me show you how to use the Stream Avatar's background to create some nice environment like this for your little avatars, and they'll be able to use the platform that you place. It can be used as a stream overlay too. I do have a kind of grassland forest. The little avatars can climb in the ladders and go on the different platforms. I have my place for my labels. If I change my backgrounds with the operating system, there's still some platform that the avatars can climb on. The style is completely changed. I always have my place for my camera, and I have a panel for the recent events. So as long as everything stays at the same place, it's gonna work. So let me show you how to use that. When you are in Stream Avatar main screen, you can go in the background option. So here I'm gonna create a new one, create new, and I'm just gonna do a test, continue. Just like that, I'm gonna connect, I'm gonna select my test, and there's nothing for that. If I want, I can select the block option at the top, select collision, I can start already placing some platform. And then I could place some ladders, that's it. The avatar can use them. And if you drag a avatar and hold Alt, they will stay up, they won't rotate. So that's the basic use of it. You can use it just like that without placing any image. Then when you change your background, it will also change the block and ladder that you placed, so they can use different scenes. When you use those blocks, you can also change the color or transparency, so if you don't want to see them, that's useful when you have the image. So let me try to add some platform here. I'm gonna go back in the background, I'm gonna select the test, and then I'm gonna edit. So here you have your list of objects that you need, and you have your image that you want. So let's create a new object, and then maybe you won't have anything here to add a image in this list. You need to open your folder, then you can go in the background folder. Here you can place all the asset that you need for your backgrounds. Then once you have your image in place, you can go back in Stream Avatar, click the floppy disk to save and reload everything. When you go back in your background and edit, your image will be available in this list. So then if I want to place a small grass platform, and then I can place it somewhere here, I'm gonna try to build a bunch of platform here, create object. Let's clone this one, create object. Let's get a medium platform, medium grass platform, create a new object. I'm gonna select a small rock, and I'll move it somewhere here. And now you don't see it because it's behind, so I'm gonna increase the Z index. Let's put it to 2, higher 3. I'll put it there. So I'm gonna clone it and put one here. Let's place a ground. I'm gonna duplicate the medium platform, clone, move it down, and I'm gonna scale it. So let's do 3. That's gonna be the floor. You can also change the ground height here. So I could put it at 10. So the red line says where the floor is. Or you could put it at 0 if you want the avatars to walk on the bottom of the screen. And I'll leave it at 25. Yeah, let's go back to the menu and let's see what it looks like. So now the platform I placed earlier, I'm gonna have to change them. I'm gonna remove the collision and I'm gonna remove the ladder. The different block option that you have here, the collision is simply a block that can't be passed. So even if someone tries to jump in there, they will bounce off. They can't go past it. The spawn zone, that's where you want your avatar to spawn. There's also a sub option, so everyone, follower, subscriber, you can decide who will spawn at this place. So you can have a place only for your character that you would spawn there. And you could say everyone can spawn at the bottom. And since I have some image there, and I don't want to see some white squares or color squares, I'm gonna remove the visibility, so transparency 0. So then we don't see them. The other option is the ladders. So that's pretty simple. The little avatar will be able to climb on them. Let's place some ladders. And the other block is the one way. This one is like the collision, but you can jump through them. So if I place some one way there, that means that if a avatar tries to jump, so if I try with the sling command, so let's do sling 100 degree with 200 strength. Let me put this guy here. Okay, so now if I try to swing through the platforms, then I go through them with the one-way block. So you could create some kind of games where you try to jump through some platforms. I'm gonna place some collision on those rocks, so the avatar turn around, but this would be better probably to be a one-way. So if I jump through, it will let my avatar go, and if there's nothing, they will just fall off the platform. So that's pretty much it for the lock options. In my forest, I'm using the one way on the platforms here, but here the wanted panel.
I'm gonna show you how you can set up stream avatars. I made a video about this before, but that's so long ago that it's really outdated. So it was time for a new one. What we need to do is we go to Steam and we buy stream avatars. It's not that expensive, and we start it up. Then you will see a lot of general settings here, which can be really intimidating when you start. What we start with is viewer spawning. What this means is who gets an avatar in your stream. For me, that's people who follow. But you can set it on everybody who's watching, subscribers, or people that you have whitelisted yourself. And then you can say they have to be in chat or they have to be actively chatting. Then here we can see limited viewer spawn is 80. This means there's only 80 characters allowed right now. You can set this on something else. Keep in mind that if you put this number really high, your PC might have trouble running it, or you will see so many avatars that you can't actually see them anymore. The viewers despawn after 300. This is the time that it takes for viewers to despawn if they're not followers in your chat anymore. This is the avatars enabled profile. This means that the avatars that you grouped, which group do you want to display? So we can say all, but you can also make a group for different reasons. Like if you play a different game, like Overwatch, you can have an Overwatch avatar group. If you want Overwatch avatars, I do have some free ones on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave a link underneath the video to them if you want them. Okay, here we have Windows settings. You want to make sure that you keep this on 1920 x 1080. This is the resolution your OBS canvas is in. You want to lock the resolution because otherwise if you would move this like this, the resolution would change. But now it locks back to 1080p. If you do not do this, basically what happens is that the source in OBS gets modified as well and it wouldn't fit on your screen anymore. You can make it full screen, but I would not recommend that as you don't want it to be the main thing you having on your screen. Scale UI resolution, I would definitely leave these off. Hide mouse well minimized, you can do that so people don't see your mouse when you go over this. And then we have connect on startup. What this means is the program will start when you start your PC. So if you stream a lot, this might be a good option. Otherwise, just keep in mind to start the stream avatars, otherwise they won't be on your screen. There's a lot more settings here, like avatar settings and event settings. Avatar settings are basically for things like chatting, if they pop up messages, pinned avatars, bombs, fart sounds, hugs, actions, dance actions, all that kind of stuff. Then events are for follow events, we have donation events, subscriber events here. Then we have data settings. We can basically say, does it need to cloud save, so you can open it on a different PC as well. And the days before backup, and these are all have to do with the program itself. Viewer extension panel. If people have this viewer extension on, this is what they see, and you can customize all the lines as well. Now we go to login details. This is the important part. What you want to do is you want to select your streaming platform. For me, that's Twitch.tv. You can also allow multiple platforms if you do multi-streaming. Then we have channel OAuth. What we need to do is we need to log in, platform login, click on this and log in with our Twitch and authenticate stream avatars. Then we log in with our bot account. If you do not have a bot account, log in with your normal account. If you do not know how to make a bot account, what you do is you basically make a new Twitch account and call it, for example, TreeBot for me. And then you log in with that account. And then we have check authorizations and then we can test them here. And we can see that they become green and they're tested. This is basically how you connect the stream avatars to your Twitch. Keep in mind that if you have this not on connect, if you haven't clicked on connect, it's not connecting to your Twitch and you won't see the avatars. So to make sure that it connects, we click on connect and we basically see this with the avatar spawn, and then you know it actually connected, and we can see that there is 3 people in my chat right now, me and 2 other people that are in my chat hanging out. Don't know why, but and we can disconnect here as well. This is where we can select a custom background, and we can do some quick cool actions here as well. I'm gonna disconnect just to show you a couple more things. I want to include as many basic things as I can in this video, and I will make more videos about some more specific things because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with the amount of information. I want you to just be able to set up and go with this tutorial. And if you want to do some more advanced stuff, I definitely recommend you watch the other tutorials. Bot commands, mini games, those are all things we're going to go over in different videos. Then we have the Steam Workshop here. This is where you can download avatars. So for example, the Overwatch ones. Here we go, these are my Overwatch ones. We got the Overwatch pixel art characters from Tree. That's me. And by clicking on download here, we can download them. You want to import? Here we go. Success. And now we should go to avatars and gears.
Oh man, I just got a dope one. Alright.
And we should be able to see avatars here as well. So we have Mercy here. We've got Hanzo here. Let's see, which one? Characters from Tree. That's me. And by clicking on download here, we can download them. You want to import? Here we go. Success. And now we should go to avatars and gears, and we should be able to see avatars here as well. So we have Mercy here. We've got Hanzo here. Let's see, which one? McCree, which is Cassidy by now, but you know, I've made them a while ago, okay? But you can see that there's some Overwatch characters in here right now that you can use. If everything goes alright, you would see this immediately where it snaps to these frames. If it doesn't do that, make sure to put 32 by 32 and apply and scale by 1. Then it should be doing this, what you're seeing here right now. And it basically cuts the sprite so it has frame by frame. Okay, we have sounds here that we can add. Backgrounds. Okay, this is another important thing, but I'm not going to go over this in this video because you can just use the custom background for now. Same with name tags, and we can import and export things here for saving on a different PC or something like that. And we got shop editing. This is basically some points that people can gather and they can buy avatars with them basically. And we can also edit some users. We can blacklist some. So these are the people that don't get points and don't show up in my stream avatars because I don't want, you know, I don't want my bots to show up. That would be a little bit weird. And if we want to delete an avatar like McCree here, we can just go here and click on delete. Rodok here. Delete. Okay, I should have only my Nintendo characters now. These are my own custom avatars. If you want to make custom avatars, you can do that yourself as well, or commission somebody to do that. I'll leave a link to a video right here. So what we need to do to actually connect these avatars now is just click on connect here, and they spawn. And now we go to OBS, and if we click on the plus, we can add a game capture. Okay, called stream avatars.
Okay, that's what I'm... Okay. Fuck, I thought it should be opening up Steam. Trying to think of some ones that would be dope to have. Okay, that's the one I need. Okay, that's the one. Extra costumes. Okay, I'll get that. I'll get all the Smash Bros stuff. I gotta figure out how to delete things I've already downloaded because I got like a bunch of Pokemon. And in all honesty, Smash Bros and like Halo is probably all I need. Alright, so yeah, I have the cute little animals, Halo, Kirby, and Smash Bros. I feel like that would be fine. Okay. And now...
You choose a specific window, and here we choose the stream avatar.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's not finding it. This is what it said to do. Click allow transparency. Specific window. And stream avatar. Click OK. Still nothing. Why? Why is it doing that? Like I'm connected. I don't get it. What the fuck? I literally just watched them do this in the video.
If you want to make custom avatars, you can do that yourself as well, or commission somebody to do that. I'll leave a link to, and they spawn. And now we go to OBS, and if you click on connect these avatars now, is just click on connect here, and they spawn. And now we go to OBS, and if you click on the plus, we can add a game capture. Okay, called stream avatars. You choose a specific window, and here we choose the stream avatars. And then allow transparency, that's really important. If you don't do that, as you see, there is this gray box around it, but if we allow the transparency, the gray box disappears. And then if we press OK, we can see these are our avatars. We could...
Why won't it work? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna close it. And like, I don't know, reopen it, I guess. That's so weird. Connect. Okay. Still nothing. What the hell? Why?